Hi, welcome. There's a button on my screen that says finish. I just started, there it goes.
Yeah.
It's just for me, I get
That's
it.
good.
But it's just kind of funny. Hello. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Casey, hi Belinda, thank you for being here. Yeah, live 2 days in a row. It won't happen often. It won't happen often. But Christina's still here and she's motivating me. So she has to leave for the airport halfway through this.
It's Christina's nail salon over here.
And she's doing her nails off to the side here. So I'm sure she'll pop in. There are no spiders today. That wasn't a spider. It was called a house centipede.
Yes.
And Christina did survive, and I did manage to get that fast sucker out of the house.
And for those who were going to Instagram, I'm sorry, it was too much trauma. I couldn't relive it. I had to take down the video. Sorry, y'all.
There you go. Anyway, okay, welcome. I am going to warn you up front right now that this video will be different than other ones I've done for many reasons, and you may decide that it's not for you and you may want to dodge out, and I completely understand. First of all, kind of all over the place today, just one of those days. Second, I am focusing on some products that are on big time sale over at Spellbinders.
Like huge.
Huge sale. The reason I decided to do this, and this is why I normally don't do a live 2 days in a row, is I was getting a lot of people asking me what over on the Spellbinders sale is worth checking out or whatever, because there are hundreds and hundreds of things on sale. It's a big warehouse sale. So, and some people were asking, like, which products have additional 60% off, which don't. So I thought I'd go through it today. So I'm not sure how I'm going to make this live work. One thing I could do is just show you some of the things. Can you hear me? I'm hoping everybody can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Okay. Mike is making fun of me. Oh, you're making fun of yourself. I'm thinking about going through and pointing out some of the things that are really good, that are on deep discount or on sale, things that I've used in the past, that you could go back and see those examples. So I'm thinking I'll go through that first, and then I'll take a few of the things that are on deep discount and make something with it. I know that's a different kind of live to do that, but I wondered if that would be helpful to you. Can you scroll, Mike? Keep in mind that Spellbinders also has free US shipping for $100 or more. So that's something they always have. But they have their big warehouse sale. I think they have this like once a year. It's pretty crazy.
I think it's going to be great to just see them in your hands, because it's almost different seeing them, like, not a photo or whatever.
There we go. Okay.
Great.
So this is different. This is different. If you don't want to see lots of different products that are on sale, I get it. You can dodge out. I assume the sale is on the UK site too. I would assume. I'm not sure. Yeah, but so this is different. So if this is not your jam, I totally get it. I totally get it. You are welcome to go. Kathy Zilski just went live. You can go watch her replay. It was really good. Mike, scroll. I can't see the comments. Sorry, something's wrong and I never can see the comments if he doesn't scroll. There we go. Is this warehouse sale bigger than the Black Friday sale? Yeah, I think it depends. Every year Spellbinders does something a little different. And so, you know, they have their warehouse sale at different times. This is a big one. It's 33 pages of products that are on sale. Pages of products. Now, keep in mind, some things will sell out. Okay, so keep that in mind. Some things will sell out. So I may mention a product or link to a product, and if you click that link and it's gone, like it says there's an error, that's because that product has sold out. They're clearing house, I know. So you've got this risk. You want to see all the things, but you also risk them selling out. I have no idea what's going to sell out and what's not, or like what the inventory is. Yeah, it is what it is. But here's the thing that is really neat about this sale. if you look in my YouTube description below, right at the top, it says special offers. And underneath it is a link to all the products that are on sale. And they're linked, like they're marked down like 30 to 50% off most of the products. However, there are also clearance products. And those, when you put them in, when you go to the product page, it tells you a price. But when you add it to your cart, it takes another 60% off of that. Whoa. So we're talking like stamp set for like $1 or $2, right? Background dies for like $4. Like
this would be good for if you're like someone's new to crafting and you're going to give them a gift coming up for the holidays.
Lots of gifts you could do here. So the thing is, not all have the additional 60% off. So if you go to my YouTube description below, I will, it says Spellbinders is having a warehouse sale, shop here, and that's everything that's on sale. Brianne just put a comment or a link to it in the chat. Then it says some products will have an additional 60% off. Find them here. And that link takes you just to the things that are additional 60% off, okay? If you're wondering if something is 60% off, add it to your cart, look in your cart, and it'll take the markdown there, okay? So that's a little complicated. Brianne just put a link to the additional 60% off items there too. Thank you, Brianne. I appreciate you. Today's gonna be a hard one to keep up with. I love you, Brianne.
Link Ninja.
My Link Ninja.
I did look on Spellbinders UK site, and they also have a sale. I don't know if it's the same stuff. They have a fall warehouse sale there. I don't know if it's the same, but they have something going on.
Who, where, what?
On Spellbinders UK.
Okay, I'm not, yeah, you can check out the UK site and see what it is. So just the best thing to do to figure out what's on sale for how much, look at the 2 different links I have in my YouTube description. One takes you to all the products that are on sale, which includes some that have an additional 60% off. Or if you just want to see the things with additional 60% off, look at that, click that link, okay? And this does include dies. This includes foil from Glimmer Foil. This includes press plates. There are press plates that are additional 60% off too. There's craft stacks, the misters on sale, lots of things.
Really?
Yeah, the craft stacks are, and they're not 60% off, but they're on sale. So there are lots of things on sale. Yes, if you're searching through all the products, anything that has additional 60% off will say so on the product image, but when you click through to the page, it doesn't say it. So you have to then add it to your cart to see if it is. So it's a little complicated. So if you want to see, that's the links in the YouTube description are the best. Also, Brianne just put a link to the page that I have that has the word live in it. It's right at the top of my YouTube description. I encourage you to click that link. It'll open up a new page and you'll see links there to the 2 different types of sales categories. Then below it are thumbnails to all the products that I recommend in this sale. Okay, and it's easiest to see it there. All the things I linked in my YouTube description, the individual products, it's hard to figure them out, like which is which, and they're not all there. If you go to that other page, you'll better see it. And I spent a lot of time, I spent all morning, ask Christina.
She did.
We were eating lunch and I'm like, I gotta go down and finish this. But I spent a lot of time going through it and seeing which things were really at a good value and a good investment. Does that make sense?
So this is basically your picks from the sale,
These are
right?
my picks, yeah.
Okay.
Now there's a lot that's great too. You know, I just included ones that I've used before, ones that I think could be used often, ones that were unique, just like that kind of thing.
So if you've got a few extra minutes, like don't stop at just Jennifer's list. Like check out the rest of the sale too.
Yeah, there's so much more than I'm going over, okay? Yeah, Emily said there's loads of Christmas stuff, 60% off at the UK site. So yes, so I'm going to, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Okay, so stick with me here. Again, if this isn't your jam, I totally get it. I get it. I'm going to first show you some products and maybe some images too for things that I recommend, and then I'm going to play with some of the product. And you guys can help me decide what I'm going to play with too.
Clicking through the affiliate links help.
Yeah, so please, the links below are really helpful for that. My Aura ring I'm not wearing right now because it's charging and I keep forgetting to put it back on. All right, good, good, good. Okay, so again, if you click that link with the word live in it and go to, it'll open up to another page. You'll see, scroll down, you'll see thumbnails of all the things I'm talking about, which will make it easy to find anything I show if you want to look into more. Now, if you're not interested in shopping, I totally get that. I totally get it. Maybe you can come back in a little bit and I'll be playing with some of the products. But I am going to talk about things you can do with certain products and why I think they're a great deal to check out. The yellow chair is mine.
I just borrowed it.
Yeah. I just don't usually use it, so it's usually pushed out of the way, but
It's
Christina
cute
was
over there.
using it.
I like it.
Yeah, I get it. Crafty budget. I am about to, I should have done it before this live, but I'm about to buy more craft stacks, some craft foam. I'm going to show you all this and a couple other things, and I get it. I get it. So listen, if you're not shopping, totally cool. Totally cool. Okay. Yes, I will show you the craft stacks. Let me start out by saying I'm going to the first show like some basics that you see me use in most of my videos that are on sale. Now these aren't deep discounted products, but they're staples that rarely go on sale. So I want to show you those first, and then I'll get into some of the deep discount stuff. Okay. Yeah, the website does show, if you're going through the pages of products on sale, if it's an additional 60% off, it'll say it on the product thumbnail. But when you click through, it doesn't say it. Okay, so that's where sometimes the confusion goes. Yeah, I should have put my order in first. Okay, craft stacks, first of all. People are asking about craft stacks. Mike, can you put the craft stack link in the description? There are 2 different size craft stacks. I'm getting them, hold on. 2 different size craft stacks available. Let me switch. Uh-oh. Mike, my overhead's not switching.
Oh,
hang on just a second.
Go.
The stamp wheel's not on sale. The stamp wheel is over at Altenew. I'm not sure if Spellbinders carries it. Okay, so these are craft stacks. I use these all the time. If you watch my videos, I'll show you here. This is from my video yesterday. Like, I use these constantly. These were on my Crafty gift guide list last year, and they're not always on sale. They're on sale now. Keep in mind, it's not like a super deep discount because it's a newer product that's very popular. So there is medium, which is this size, and let me show you. This is an A2 panel, 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch, and you can see the size of that. It comes with the lid, and these stack really beautifully. They stack with or without the lid beautifully, which I like. Now, honestly, I don't use the lid very much because I just stack these without the lid. So I keep mine in a cabinet. I've got tons of them. I keep mine in a cabinet stacked up without the lid, and I have the lids in a stack next to it. So this is the medium, this is the large. There is a pack of mediums, there's a pack of large, and there's a pack that has both. Again, they come with lids. Here's the big lid for the bigger one. But what's nice is look at 2 mediums will stack on top of 1 large really nicely. So you can stack a bunch of things together. All right. They stack with or without the lid. Again, I don't use the lids very often just because I have it on my desk. But if I'm taking it like to go work on somewhere or storing it for later, I'll put the lid on it. What's wrong, Mike?
Nothing. I got everything, all the images ready.
Okay. So the craft stacks are on sale. Okay, so those are linked in that list. And I'm hoping Brian or Mike can add, as I talk about it, the link in the chat in case that helps. Oh, my lighting is wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
Got reflections. Hang on. Whoop. There we go. Now you don't have a reflection. Sorry about that. Hoping that this still looks okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay. Craft foam. I'm going to show you the craft foam in a moment. This isn't right still, but that's okay. Mister bottles are on sale. Mike, can you add the Mister bottle? This one Spellbinders made for an event, but this is the Spellbinders Mister. I like these because if you watch, it has an extended spray. So you just press it once and you get all you need. Now I have 2. One is for rubbing alcohol, which I use to clean my stencils. But then I have one with water in it. Did something happen to Brienne? Brienne, you okay?
Oh, she just put up a link just
Oh, okay.
like
Somebody
a second
said,
or so ago.
glad you
Oh, they're
caught it.
saying, oh no, you're right. I'll scroll up.
Okay. These are great. I talk about these a lot in my videos. You don't want to use rubbing alcohol on anything but stencils, maybe your glass mat. For stamps and other things, I have water. So I like these. I actually hook them onto a little shelf below, and that's where I store them.
Brienne put a pot of water onto boil an hour ago and forgot. So she nearly burned her house down. But no worries, she saved it.
Somebody did that when I was in college. They burned a fraternity house down by...
Don't cook, people. Why are we cooking? Craft instead. Okay, Brienne, I hope you're okay.
Yes,
love you.
She was laughing about it.
Okay, she's like, okay, good.
She's good.
So another thing that is on sale, again, this is not a deep discount, but it is on sale and rarely is on sale. These are the Spellbinder scissors that I talk about all the time.
Cut like butter.
They're called the Spellbinder shears. They cut like butter. And every time I show these or talk about them, people in the comments go crazy because they love it. And these are also on sale. Can you add that to the chat, Mike?
They're
The link
cool.
to the scissors.
Great too.
Yeah, they also have little that are great. They cut just as smooth. I just happen to use bigger scissors for most everything. The scissors are on sale. What? Brienne beat you?
Brienne beat me.
Mike's always trying to link before Brienne and gets frustrated because
Not
Brienne's
even
so fast.
15 seconds ahead.
And yes, Brienne has a 15-second delay from what Mike sees, so she's still faster. Yeah, so the scissors are on sale. Not a deep discount, but they're on sale. Not 60% off, just a regular sale. A few other basics that I want to mention. Yes, see, best scissors ever. A few other basics that I use in videos a lot that are on sale, not deep discount, but are on sale. First of all, these stylish ovals, the essential ovals. I mean, here, I'm gonna take them off. I have these stuck to a magnet in my door, in my cabinet door, because I use them so much. I really like these ovals because they don't look like eggs. They don't look like, you know, I like the shape of these ovals. Hi, Kathy. And they are nice proportion for A2 cards. And these are on sale. These are called the Essential Ovals. Yes, they're not, the scissors are non-stick. Mike, can you put the Essential Ovals in the chat? And the biggest one makes an oval that is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. Yeah, the ovals are one of my favorites, and they're on sale too. Okay.
So could you use the largest one for
A shaped
actual
card.
A2
Yep, I've done that in a video before.
Love
Yes,
it.
I like these ovals too. They're my favorites because the proportion's just right, and they're not like so.
They're not too round. It's more like
Yeah.
an elongated.
Yeah, instead of
oblong.
a normal oval. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it has straight sides.
Yes, that's what it is. The other thing that I am happy to see on sale are the matting. What are they called? Matting. Hold on, matting dies. Let me see. Sorry, I've got to.
She wants to make sure you guys know that the full name of the product
Yes.
so you can find it.
These are the Matting Basics dies. And there are two sets. There's an A and a B. I have mine stuck in my cabinet door here on a magnet. I don't know if you can see that.
There's multiple sides.
There are, yes. So there are two. There's an A set and a B set for A2. And what happens is one cuts slightly smaller than the other. Yes, matting, M-A-T-T-I-N-G. So the A cuts rectangles and the B cuts the rectangles in the in-between sizes. So if you get both, you're gonna get, you know, like a close matte option. Now the reason I'm liking these is because see that wide metal around the cutting edge? You don't get warping with these. That's why I like these, because there are other rectangle dies out there like these, and sometimes I get warping with that thin metal. So these are called the A2 matting dies. There's the A set and a B set. You could get one, but if you get both, you get you get really tight mats where they're really close in size, which I know a lot of us like to have. So you can see how this one is from, I mark them A and B at the back. This one's from A, this one's from B. And the B is just slightly smaller than the A, so you get that nice little mat. Okay, so Brianne just put a link to the A and to the B. Now, these are A2, because that's what I make the most, but I also have in my cabinet over there, I have the 5x7. So the matting basics for 5x7 are also on sale. So I have those linked on that live page. Okay, so if you're looking for anything good for matting, those are on sale right now. Okay, oh hi, who's here from Spellbinders? They said, thanks so much for supporting our sale. We really need to clean out the warehouse. We're running out of room. It's either Nicole or Kim is my guess. I just talked to Nicole this morning. There's no cardstock on sale. These are mostly older.
They're like not evergreen products.
Yeah, not evergreen products.
Yeah, evergreen or like things that will always be there.
Yeah, well the craft stacks and those things will always be there, but they're cutting back on those. Then it's Nicole. Hi Nicole, long time no see. Some of the products are clearance, so I'm thinking they're going to phase those out, and those are the ones that are really big, deep discounts. So the ones I've shown you right now, so far, are some basics that I think they'll have for a long time that happen to be on sale right now.
I think the word I was looking for is consumable. The papers and cardstocks are consumable.
Yeah, and their cardstock line is new, so they're not going to have that on sale right now. It is, as Christina says,
luscious.
The thing about Spellbinders cardstocks, there's two things, and I've said this in videos before. Again, Spellbinders cardstock is not on sale right now, but there are two things that are special about the Spellbinders cardstock. First of all, a lot of the colors are unique, like they're not crossovers with other companies, and also it's heavyweight. That's the second thing. There's a third thing, and it's smooth. They designed them to be very smooth so that you can foil them and blend on them. Nicole said, it went away, Mike. Can you show me what Spellbinders said?
Continuing products.
We're trying to clear out our older discontinued product, and we snuck in a few discounts on active continuing product. So there you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Jenny said their cardstock is worth full price. It's amazing. Brianne said their cardstock is my new favorite. Yep. So Jennifer said I'm impressed with their cardstock. So take it from other crafters. It's one of my favorites. I use a lot of companies' cardstocks together, but what again makes theirs special is unique colors, heavyweight, super smooth. Super smooth. Okay, but cardstocks are not on sale right now. So those are some of the basic things.
I have to warn people, if Jennifer seems frazzled, it's because I'm painting my nails and the nail polish fumes are getting to her.
Probably true. Another basic that is on sale is their Spellbinder 6 Platinum. It's on sale. I use mine often. It's great with the Better Press and Glimmer. It's one of my favorite manual machines.
I love mine for their 3D embossing folders.
Yes.
Because I have never used another machine that works with their folders quite as nicely.
Yeah, it really works well. Now people were asking about craft foam because I know the craft foam is on sale, and I'm going to show you. Let me grab a bunch here because I have a ton of it. So they have, craft foam, like that inexpensive foam that we used as a kid for crafting.
Fun foam.
Fun foam. It die cuts beautifully. Look at Spellbinders has pretty colors of it. Okay.
I didn't realize they had regular colors.
Look at how beautiful these are. Like,
that's great.
Looks like wildberry. I mean, we're talking pretty colors, right? The things you can do with this, you can die cut this and use it as on your card as a die cut, right? You can also use it just to add dimension on your cards. If you've ever seen me use craft foam to add dimension behind something, when you put this behind a die cut or a panel, it is better than using foam tape, because foam tape gets kind of crushed because it's not evenly raised. This will hold up better in the mail. And
I have a technical question about foam.
Yeah.
Maybe you can answer for me. So if I die cut something more intricate, like a greeting or something, and I don't want it to get all warped, Is there a way to stabilize it but still have that really pretty foam color show on top?
Yeah, you could, one of the things you can do, like she's asking if you have like an intricate word
Yeah.
and you want to cut it out of foam. What I like to do is put double-sided tape on the back of it, like Altenew double-sided adhesive sheet, die cut it, and that adhesive sheet kind of helps keep it format. Yeah. I did a live video using Gina's products just a couple videos ago, and I showed doing that.
Adhere it to a piece of paper or anything, just the adhesive is very thin. Wow, okay.
Yeah, it cut. Actually, I took a piece of craft foam and I put Altenew double-sided adhesive on both sides, and it die cut beautifully. Now what will happen is when you run it through your die cut machine, it gets squished, but it'll bounce back. So they have these colors, then they have a pack of white and black. Mine is over on the side because I use it so often. Then they also have glitter foam sheets.
Yes.
So
and
this
they
is
have more colors than that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So this is white glitter. It's not like holographic. It's truly white glitter and then black glitter. Look at that. Yeah, it does not flake off. Nothing comes off. So these are foam sheets. So if you want to add a special sentiment, die cut with this and you can add it, okay? So these are on sale too, the glitter foam. Listen, Brienne Loveland is in the comments and she's putting in there the products links in the chat as I mention them, if that helps you to find them. Again, this is not like a normal live. I'm showing you things that are on sale. This isn't everybody's jam. You're welcome to come back a little bit later when I make something, but I wanted to show you things. What can you do with the glitter sheets? You die cut from it. You like die cut this word smile. Like this die here.
I love it.
And then you have the dimension. Yep, frames.
Just like
you
a
can use
little
it for a lot of
top
things.
sparkle.
These die cut beautifully, okay? I just wanted to, and here's my white craft foam.
The foam is less than $3 with the discount.
There you go.
That's awesome.
There you go. Okay. And some of the craft foam is 60% off, and I think some isn't. It just depends. Oh, the colored foam is 60% off.
Yes.
So the colored foam is very inexpensive. And you can tuck it behind something if it's not the color you want. All right. Okay. I think those are like the basics that I wanted to cover. Now I'm just going to show you some things that I like for various reasons.
I'm still stuck on the foam.
And Mike left me again.
You know what the color foam would be great for? When you do a shaker card and it has to have lots of dimension, it almost kind of bugs me that the recipient can like tilt the card and see the foam on the side.
Yeah.
So if you picked a color foam that kind of matches your card design, it would look seamless.
Yes. Yeah.
That would look awesome.
Yeah. Okay, Mike left me, so I'm gonna have to skip to something else. I'll come back to the watercolor cardstock is 60% off too. Wow. Yeah, some things are limited to one per person. Some things are.
Like you can only buy one.
Yeah, not all. I noticed that when I was looking at things earlier. It just depends. You got to think this is a deep discount sale, some of these things, so they got to do what they got to do. Okay, all right. Next, if you like nesting dies with shapes that you can add to your card that are different than rectangles or ovals or circles, this is the arches, the nesting arches. This is on sale, not deep discount, but it's on sale. I know arch dies are very popular, and you can see these work really well on an A2 card. So these are the arch dies. Those are linked also on my list. Between matting dies and nesting dies. Okay, somebody asked, what's the difference between matting dies and nesting dies? The matting dies I found have this extra metal that make them keep their shape better with rectangles. These others, you don't have to worry about that. So nesting and matting are kind of the same, but for Spellbinders, I would say their matting dies are the ones that have that extra metal that'll keep its shape really well. These don't need that extra metal, so they're just called nesting dies. Hi.
Text you. Plans changed.
Why?
Ashley's not feeling well.
Oh, okay. Just text me.
I will.
Tell her, sorry. Tell her no, okay. So that's the arches. Another unique one here is the notched corner frames. So you could make a shaped card out of this. So you can see the biggest one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. But look at this nice, it's just different than a rectangle. So I just wanted to point it out. This is the notched corner frames. Is that on my list, Mike? I want to make sure. Notched. Mike, can you add that?
Stitch notch corner?
No,
Okay.
it's not stitched. If you could add that to the list. I just wanted to let you know there are lots of these kind of nesting die sets.
Those are really good staples. So if you want to buy a gift for someone, but you don't really know what kind of style of
Yeah.
stamp they might like,
Yeah.
something like a nesting die set would be perfect for that.
I'm trying to catch questions, sorry. Yeah, I'll get to the better press stuff soon. Now these are 2 nesting die sets that are on deep discount. So this nesting die set is at $8.40.
Holy crap.
And this one's $8.40. So the
Wow.
first one is the fresh picked labels and tags.
They're practically giving them to you.
Yeah.
at that price.
So this is the fresh picked labels and tags. You can see the biggest one, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. You can make a shaped card. And then it goes down to smaller sizes. And the smallest one is a little tag and a layer for the tag. So let me lay it down. So there's the tag with the hole, and then a smaller one that's layered. So you can see there are lots of nesting dies here in this fun shape. And this one is $8.40. Now, if you click a link below and it's gone, that's because, like if it doesn't take you to the product, that's because it's sold out. And I can't keep track with all that. You know what I mean? Brianne just put a link to the fresh picked labels and tags in the chat. And look how, that's just something different than circles or ovals or whatever.
Sharon
Okay.
said that she already placed an order, but she's building a new cart.
Yeah, that happens, that happens. I wanted to do this earlier and I just couldn't. Okay, now this is one of my favorites. I've used this before on my website.
Oh, yes, I've seen
If
cards
you
of this.
search on essential 4-petal labels on my website, you'll see it. Again,
She's even got tape still on it. That's
yeah,
how
you
much
can
she
see I've
uses
used
them.
it. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, so you can make a
That's cute.
shaped card. But then look at all these different stacking sizes. And it's just different.
And I love that the cutting line is on the inside, so that if you're like specifically cutting out maybe like a picture you painted or something,
Yep.
you can see exactly the shape you're gonna get.
So it goes all the way down to the tiny size, but look at how nice that they proportion. One of the things I like about their nesting dies is that they're proportioned nicely. So Brianne just put a link. These are the essential 4-petal label dies. Oh, the matching shaker domes are on sale too. Okay, they do. Spellbinders does have shaker domes that are the same shape as some of their nesting dies, and apparently they're on sale.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're just coming in, this is a different kind of live. I am showing you
Your picks.
things that I recommend from the Spellbinders sale because it is such a deep discount. I mean, $8.40 for each of these, that's just amazing. And I know things are hard right now. Do some shopping, and then you can give it to your partner or family member to give it to you for Christmas.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay, so this is another one that's random. I don't know if I even have
Oh,
this
it's
on
like
my
it's
list.
different shapes.
Mike, is Make-A-Wish arch labels on the list? Now, if you've opened up that live page that I mentioned to you, you're every once in a while refresh that page. Okay, refresh it because we add things to the supply list. This one's on my list. This is called the Make-A-Wish arch label dies. The biggest one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's just a different shape. It creates this right here. It's got some detail on the bottom. You could even cut this right off and use just the border, right? Then it has these 3 arch with these little lines. So let me show you what it looks like when you cut with it. See that detail? So that's fun to add to a card too. And there are 3 that size. Then there's a smaller version of the big one. It's a tag. And then this cuts the letters Make-A-Wish in a rectangle die. So the only reason I'm showing this is some of the sets I would have looked at Make-A-Wish arch labels and not really noticed it. But looking in here, these 3 arch dies with that little detail on it is fantastic. Yeah, this does look like
a little ghost over
yeah, it
there.
looks like a Pac-Man ghost.
It does, it's way cute.
So that is the Make-A-Wish Arch Label Dies. Yes, okay, so let me say again, I said this at the beginning, but if you're just joining, at the top of my YouTube description, I have a link to all of the Spellbinders sale. It's a giant warehouse sale, okay? Lots of products between like 30% off and more, okay? Then some of those products are actually an additional 60% off. So I put a link to just those products too. Those products, when you click on one of the products, additional 60% off, it has a discounted price, but when you add it to your cart, it shows up in your cart with another 60% off, okay? So always look in your cart because some of those things will cost less. The thumbnail for the products will say that it's 60% off, but when you go to the product page, it doesn't. So you have to add it to your cart to see it. But if you look at the top of my YouTube description, there's a link to all of the products that are on sale and a link to just the ones that have an additional 60% off. Can you scroll? Okay, so that's you can scroll back to the beginning of the live if you want. Real quick, I'm just gonna show you, oh, where'd it go? Darn, can't find it. Oh, here it is. There's lots of embossing folders on sale. Yeah, I buy some, Tatiana, I buy Spellbinders products multiple times too. You'll see that later. In fact, I have 3 really good giveaways to give at the end of this live, and they're things that I bought twice. Okay, so there's a lot of Spellbinders 3D embossing folders on sale and 2D. What I like about their folders is they are bigger, so you can put a 5x7 panel in it, or you can put a slimline card in there too. These are A2 panels, and you can see how big it is. You can actually put 2 A2 panels in the folder at once. So there are several good ones on sale. Christina's favorite 3D embossing folder, the tufted background, is on sale.
It looks
Look at that.
amazing with embossing paste on it, like the Simon Hurley, like the Astra paste and solar paste. They look just amazing with it on top.
There you go. And this one's on sale. It's linked on my list. So if you go to my list, you'll see it there. If you go to the link at the top of my YouTube description with the word live in it, open that up, you'll see thumbnails of all these products so you can easily find. Isn't that beautiful? Buy a backup. Then here is one from my friend Simon Hurley. He has a line with Spellbinders. This is the one called Woven. And look how detailed that is. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, they have great embossing folders.
And they're large. You can do a 5x7 card.
Yep. So 5x7, let me show you. Here's a 5x7 piece. Hold on, let me get it out. Here's a 5x7 note card. Fits in there easy. Okay. Does the link work for international orders? I think, yeah, I think so. It should. But they also have a Spellbinders UK website. You can click that, switch it in the top corner of their website, and that might help you out. Now, there are lots, if you're interested in Better Press, there are lots of Better Press things on sale. I will show you my recommendations here in a moment, okay? But first I want to go through the dies that I recommend. Yeah, I get it. Budgets are tough. I get it. Yeah, the tufted embossing folder is good. The woven with fall colors, absolutely. Okay, let me show you a few things that are on sale that I've used. I've used this before. I gotta find them. I don't know if any of you saw the live where I went overboard and I did a bunch of these cards where there's flowers covering the front of a card. That was done with the Sunflower Serenade from Spellbinders, and it's on sale right now. It's not a deep discount product, but it is on sale generously, okay? So if you watch this video and you were interested in those sunflowers, this is the Sunflower Serenade die set, and it's on sale. And I like that one so much, I have 3 of them so I can make more at once. I have issues, but we know this, okay? So that's the Sunflower Serenade if you watch this video. Yeah, I know a lot of you bought it afterwards, and I've seen in my Facebook group, so many people have made this card because it's just so impactful. But you can see the detail of the flowers. And that's the Sunflower Serenade. It is on sale.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Painting my nails, I just looked up. That was amazing.
Isn't that fun? Let me keep Let's keep that one out because I might show you some. So that's a Sunflower Serenade. Another one that I've used in lives, but I don't have the cards anymore. And it's my favorite floral die set from Spellbinders. This is the Floral Spray die set. In fact, I've used it so much, I have an extra set over here. So I have 2 sets, and then here's another set of the same. I have issues. So I can make more at once. But the detail, there's these large flowers that you can layer together with that have a lot of detail. These little guys here can go in the center of the flowers or be like a layered flower. Then there's all these little flower centers. So it's got all different size flowers in it. And you could do one that's like a bouquet of all of it. But what I like about it is there's tiny little flowers and bigger flowers that you can add to other things that you make. There's lots of different style leaves, and there's stems. Little stems, big stems, little leaves, big leaves, another little leaf here. It's just, it's a fun set. Like you can do like a little leaf here with the little stem coming out with the little flower on top. And I like the style of the flowers. So this is the Floral Spray set that I really like. I keep mine on one of these Spellbinders magnetic mats, which, by the way, don't know if you knew this, but they fit inside of a Craft Stacks. Okay, and there's a little notch up here so you can take it out. So this is the Floral Spray, and it's on sale right now too. All right. Hi, welcome. Yeah, this is a different kind of live for me. Not my normal live. I'm showing you things that are on big time sale. So this may not be something that you're interested in, but I do plan to create something a little bit later in the live. Let me see, how am I doing on time? Okay, now let's look at some more dies that I saw on big time sale. The arch dies, are the arch die? Mike will put the arch dies link in the chat. Somebody was asking about that. There are no additional discount codes. This is a warehouse sale with deep discounts, so you can see that on their site. Thank you, Michelle, for the super chat. No, it's just arches.
I love that they're doing this warehouse sale and it's online and it's not just in person.
Yep.
A lot of companies, they just have inventory blowouts and you have to be like there
Yep.
to do it.
Yep. They're clearing house. Okay, let's do dies next, and then I'll do press plate stuff, okay?
What was the name of the arches? Is it arch?
I thought it was just arch. Maybe you know what? They might have sold out.
Well, it's not on your list either, so.
Oh, it's not on my list. Hold on. It's the Essential Arches.
Okay, I got it.
You see it? Okay, Mike's gonna add the arch link to the list and to the chat. Okay, you've seen me use these in my videos before, many times. This is the Fresh Picked Sentiment Set. This is a must-have, and it's on sale for $4.80 for all of these dies.
Oh.
So I think the word smile is included too. I have a set of these stuck to the magnet inside my cabinet door because I use them so much. Let me show you, I'm getting them out here. I've got an A2 panel here so you can see the sizes. We've got Thanks, that's one I use a lot. There's Hi, there is a dot for the word Hi, I just lost it. My example here, I lost it. There's Hello. The Thanks and Hello are the ones I use the most. I also use For You a lot, and I've used these in videos many times. There's also Make a Wish, and there's Bloom. And I think Smile is included in here. I think Smile is included in here. I didn't die cut it. But all of these for $4.80.
That's amazing.
I'm guessing these will sell out quickly. It's just fantastic. So I've done many videos with these. I don't have any of those cards anymore. I've sent them out. But yeah, this is one, I think of everything, this is probably the one that I think needs to be snatched first because they're just good style for everything. Brienne is getting a workout today. Brienne, don't worry, I'll spoil you. I love you, Brienne. So that is the Fresh Picked Sentiments. And those, when you look at the Fresh Picked Sentiments page, there'll be a price. But when you add it to your cart and look in your cart, it'll be 60% off that. And it ends up being in your cart $4.80. Isn't it great? I mean, just for the thanks, hello, and for you alone, look at that. Okay, and if you are wondering where my cards are that I've used this product on, if you go to my website and search on Fresh Pick Sentiments, they'll show up. Okay. A smile is in the set. Good, good. I didn't die cut smile, but that's all in that set. Fresh Pick Sentiments. Now, let me tell you about this. I'm going to do this right now. Fresh Pick Sentiments is part of a collection called Fresh Pink, I think it's Florals. And there are a bunch of sets in it, okay, that are florals that cover the front of an A2 card. Now, Mike, here's one I have here. Here's one. This one is called, let me see. I got to find out what it's called because I can't remember anything. And these are 60% off. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to put the link to all the fresh picked products into the chat. I'll put it fresh picked. I just put it in the chat. Now, there are several different style cards, and this one here is the only one I have left in my stash. That's like the style of it, but I'm not seeing that one on sale. So, Mike, you have examples.
Yeah.
These are all, let me just tell you, these fresh picked florals that I'm about to show you examples for are all like $6 or $7 for the die set. And you can see there's a lot in here. So this, and they're designed to fit like nicely on the front of an A2 card, but you can use the individual dies however you want. Okay, so these are all the fresh picked collection. I put a link in the chat to all of the fresh picked options, and they're 60% off, okay? Mike, can you show some of the cards?
These are like a fan favorite. I've seen a lot of cards in your Facebook group made with these.
These are really popular.
Yeah,
Mike's gonna show some examples of cards I made in the past, just any of them.
And after you buy your die set and you get it, you can even just like Google it, and you'll see not only Jennifer's cards come up in Google, but probably a lot of other
Well,
crafters
people are
too.
saying they're hearing a buzzing.
This.
Do you hear the buzzing still? Let me know. That's weird. Okay, that one right there, that card right there is called the Fresh Picked Vase Bouquet, and that is like $6 or $7. Okay, that's the Fresh Picked Vase Bouquet. That's a card I made. These are all on my website. Brianne just put a link in the chat. That one I think is the trumpet. That is the trumpets, angel trumpets. Isn't that fun? It's sporadic.
Laurie says it sounds like a fan. I think it's just the.
Is it your?
over there?
Yeah, it is old, and I'm not doing anything on it other than the line.
Can you put it farther from my mic? Mike's moving it. Tell me if it goes away. Okay, so that is the fresh picked angel trumpets. That's 60% off. So the dies for all that flower background are like $6 or $7. Isn't that crazy? Okay, next one, Mike, is.
I'll do one of these.
That is the fresh picked daffodils. So that background is $6 or $7. They vary between it.
Just good random stuff.
No, do you have any more fresh picked?
Yeah.
This one is one of my favorites. That is the berry, the fresh picked berries. I actually sent that card to a guy. I think you can send these cards either way.
I love when people give flowers.
Oh,
surprise.
I like
It's
this
great.
one too. This is the fresh pick. How do you say that? Anemones?
Anemone?
No. Aren't anemones what's in the water?
Yeah.
These are flowers.
Is it the same name? I don't know.
I have no
Pretty
idea.
sure they have actual flowers that are called.
But I love those. So there's one card, and there's another that has it too, Mike. It's got a dark background, I think. There we go. So all of those are, if you go to my list or my thumbnails, you will see the fresh picked collection, and all of these will show up unless it's sold out. Okay? Okay.
Oh, I love those red flowers.
Yeah, I love those flowers. So that's the fresh pick collection. And I did a video with all of those, so you can see lots of examples. Just search on my website. There are a few more. Yeah, things are going to sell out. Oh, so it is an enemy. Okay. Well, there you go.
I think they were in my wedding bouquet.
Oh, well, there you go. Some things are going to sell out. I'm telling you now, it's going to happen because they're being so generous with everything. All right, Mike, do you have example for snow globe? This is the Simon Hurley's snow globe. I haven't used this yet, but I have wanted to. It has all of these different things to create a snow globe scene, and it even has words that cut. Hold on, see Merry Christmas? And you just line it up on the base of the globe. There's houses, you don't have to use the globe for the houses, but all this to make a scene. This is Spellbinders Simon's Snow Globe, and it's on sale right now. I might use this one in video if it doesn't sell out. Mike, can you show some examples? There's an example. Now that example I did not make. That is from the Spellbinders website. They gave me permission to share. So look how beautiful that is. There isn't another one? I thought there was.
There's not, well,
Yeah, the product. There you go. So you can see some of the things that are included in it. Okay, that's by Simon Hurley, his snow globe. I just think that's fun. And that one is on sale. Brianne just put a link in the chat. Brianne's busy today.
I just have the best idea with all these awesome prices.
Yeah?
If you have a crafty friend, you can make them a little, like a custom little advent calendar, little envelope, have them open them up and they get
Oh, that'd be fun.
a little special something every day. That'd be so fun.
This is yeah. Hey, I'm a crafty friend. You can do that for me.
But you have them all yourself.
This is true. Okay, so this is called Festive Friends. This was another one that I've wanted to use and I just haven't had time. It is the cutest die set Spellbinders has ever come out with. It's called Festive Friends. There's like a bear and then there is a penguin. And then there are these Christmas lights. Now you could use them separately or together. Mike, can you show the Festive Friends example? It is so, so cute. Festive Friends, and it's on sale. It's not 60% off, but look at that. You've probably seen that around town, right? A lot of examples with that. Isn't that cute? So you could use the penguin alone, the bear alone, or you can use those Christmas lights on a wreath or something, or you can put it all together. So that is Festive Friends, and that's on sale. Brianne is putting the links right in the chat. Brianne, I love you. I think I've told you that today already, earlier. Maybe that was yesterday.
You can never hear it.
Diane said she's a friend too of yours. Tell Christina I'm a friend.
She is.
There you go. All right, so this is not additional 60% off, but it's a great price, and it's nice for the winter season coming up. But you could use that bear for non-winter too. Okay, so that's Festive Friends. I was excited to see that on sale. Now these next things are deep discount ones. This one I might use here in a moment. This is called the Stitched Notched Corner Card. These dies are $7, okay? Because it'll be 60% off in your cart. The Stitched Notched Corner Card. First of all, this die, that alone is fantastic. It cuts 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and see the little, hold on, come on. See the little detail it does on the inside edge? I can cut it to show you. So that's the outside. Let me cut it from a piece of cardstock here. Hold please. Find a half sheet of cardstock. Oh, I can't find one. I'll just cut it from, get a piece out here. This is Sweet Pea cardstock. Hold on, I'm getting my trimmer out. Oh, here it is. Yeah, everybody wants to be Christina's friend. You want to be Christina's friend because she has been a godsend to me. I've had a rough few weeks.
Well, you keep feeding me really yummy food.
That's true.
So I'm never going to leave.
I've had a rough few weeks, and Christina, one day, she was in Europe, and I think she was kind of bummed she couldn't come to me during that. So she sent me a text, and it was a screenshot of flights that she booked to come here. And that's why she's here.
And I really hope that I wasn't like, inviting myself.
And I don't know who is more excited, me or Lila.
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah, so we've done girly stuff, but we've also worked our tails off. And someday, December, there will be a product set that comes out from Christina, and it was one that we spent a lot of time working on together. I gave her some
Oh, I
input.
hope it's gonna work out.
I think
We've
it'll
got
be
to
great.
test it. We're kind of pushing the limits here. We have to test it.
Okay, oh wait, this cuts just small of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But look at the detail on the inside edge. It's not faux stitching. Isn't that fun? So that's the outside die. Then there's this die that fits right inside, and it has little holes, so if you want to do stitching, you can stitch on it, but you don't have to. So there are holes for stitching, but then also it does engraved lines between them. Let me cut that one too. Hold on, let me get another piece of cardstock. I'm gonna get, this is Spellbinders cardstock here. Let me run it through. I should have had this cut earlier. I had most of them cut. So this is the Stitched Notch Corner Card die set. And it's only $7 right now. All right, so here is the inside, and it cuts those little holes. But notice it also cuts these like little slits. So you don't really need to stitch in it, right? You could leave it as is. But then it also cuts this oval, right? So you have an oval die with it.
Those are happy.
Then this, it cuts like a little floral thing. So it is, come on. Let me hold it up here. It's like a floral die, and it has leaves. And there are spots here for flowers to get added if you want. And here are the flower stitching dies. So if you want to stitch some flowers and put them on top, you can, or you just cut them, okay? You can cut them with this, just a plain flowers too, and layer them on. And what happens is what they show is that what it's intended is using them all together, which you don't have to do. And then one of these goes up here, and one goes down here, and then the words love you can fit in between. So there are letters for love and letters for you, and that can fit right in between a flower thing up here and a flower thing down here. And I'm thinking about using this with something else tied in. But think about it, you have this outside die, this one, you have an oval it cuts, you have these flowers, and then you have the letters for love you that you can use on anything, and that's only $7. So that is the Stitch Notch Corner die, Corner Card die. And this is one I think I might use because I just thought it has a lot in it and I could show you how it works. But remember, Spellbinders is really awesome about having a lot of examples on their websites.
Julie was saying, are the slits for ribbon? I know, I think it's if you're stitching from the holes.
Yeah, no, it just
Or
adds
different?
detail between it.
Oh, just like
So you don't have to stitch as much. Is that one still available, Mike?
I recently went through everything and they're all there. Which one are you looking at?
Yeah, that one's still available. And it says when you open it up, it's $17.50, but when you put it in your cart, it gets 60% off and it's down to $7. Roughly, I probably rounded that. You could put ribbon through it though. Yeah, it is still available. So that's the Stitch Notch Corner Card die, and it's linked below. Okay, that's one. Another one, so I think I'm almost down to the last of the dies. Oh, this one's just cute. This one's only $4.76, and I've used this on birthday cards.
It's a little balloon guy.
It's a little balloon animal. Isn't that fun? And it even does little impressions on it for like where the highlights would be. This one's $4.76. And it has the layering to create little balloon guys. And you can put like a bunch of them kind of scattered around on a card and just put a birthday message on it. Isn't that cute? I know, there's a lot. And that's why people were asking me, like 33 pages of products on sale they were asking. That's why I'm trying to make some sense of it. But again, there are 2 links.
I'm done with my nails now, they're drying.
Say hi. There she is.
Hi.
Show us your nails.
Oh, well, do the overhead.
There's, oh, oops, wrong button. Hold on.
Here we go, here we go. So they have a little bit of sparkle to them. Let's see if it'll focus. There's just a little sparkle. This is the new color for Dazzle Draw called In Orbit.
In Orbit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, I'll let you get back to sharing all the fun things. Oh my gosh, did you share this yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I missed it.
So
I'm painting my nails.
if you're just popping in, right at the top, yeah, you can put a wobbler on that balloon. Right at the top of the YouTube description, I have a link to everything that's on sale at Spellbinders. And then I also have a link to the things that are an additional 60% off. So let's see. Hold on, somebody asked a question. I'm trying to find out. I'm not sure which one of the matting cuts a full-size note card. Let me see. Hold on. 1 second, I'll be right back.
There's something called Balloon Dog?
Yeah, that's the balloon dog that I just showed.
Okay.
No, these matting, hold on. The matting doesn't cut the direct 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch size. You can team them up with regular nesting dies. These are to be like slightly off of the basic that you get. And then
It's out of stock.
the balloon dog's out of stock now.
Yeah, I can't find it in search.
Darn. Balloon dog's gone. He was cute. Okay, let me just keep moving on here. Mike, do I have a Hello You floral image? Hello You. This is a great set. Hello You floral. This set is $5.
Hello, you.
There we go. So that is the Hello You floral die set. And you can see some card examples. This image fits really nicely. See how the Hello You die is curved? It fits really nicely at the center of one of the essential oval dies that I showed you earlier. But you don't need to. You could put that Hello You on a circle too. And you can see how it also creates that beautiful floral bouquet. And this is $5. Is there another one? Hello You?
No.
Oh, that's it. Okay. So you can come back here. The nice thing about this is this die here. It actually has little circles. That's to show you that that's where you layer the flowers. So you have all these flower layering dies. One flower goes on this, one flower goes on this, and one flower goes on this. And then you can also add detailed leaves. There's little leaves. You have that Hello You, right? And flowers. And you can use these flowers separate from the stem too. So lots of different floral elements. And I've used this in a video too. Scroll it. Okay, if the balloon dog is not showing up, it means it just sold out. It was there a few minutes ago. Sorry about that. Oh, this one, some people said if you took the crop and crate delivered, you might have this. There is not a shipping code. They can't do free shipping when they're doing discounts like this. They'll end up losing money. But if you spend $100 or more, you get free US shipping all the time there. The balloon animal is gone. Apparently it's gone. It's sold out. Okay. One more die set, and then I'm going to move on press plates. This one is fantastic. I actually have two of them because I bought another. This is the Stitched Starry Argyle background plate. So this is a background plate, cuts a full-size A2 panel, and it's $5. So this one, again, if you put it in your cart, it'll show up 60% off and it'll be $5 in your cart. And look at the detail this gives. See all that detail? You can stitch this between those holes, or you can leave it like this. So if I put this on a piece of white cardstock, you'll see, hold on, you'll see a little bit of white showing through those holes. See that? But that's a beautiful detailed background. Now, I did do stitching on this on my blog. Mike, can you show this Stitch Starry Argyle? I'm not sure which it's called.
Let's see.
Stitch Starry Argyle. Yeah, Starry would be it. There we go. So on that card there, this is from my blog. If you search on Starry, it'll show up on my blog. See that background? I used this die and I stitched between the holes, but you don't need to. And that's a $5 background die. Yeah, isn't that great? Did they raise their free shipping to 100 or 125? I saw on their deals page, it still says 100. Where's their shipping? Mike, can you look and see on their website?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay, Mike's going to figure it out. Because if you go to their deals page, there's still an icon that says 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Based on the deals page, it is.
Can you bring it back? Okay, now better press plates. I can demonstrate with better press plate here in a minute. I have done, now before I start, I have done so many videos on press plates. You can use press plates with your Better Press machine. You can use press plates with your Glimmer foil machine. And you can use press plates with like your flexible embossing mat with whatever die cut machine you have. Now I'm not going to demonstrate all those things today because I've done so many videos on it. But I'm going to show you some press plates. And some of these I've used before and they're on deep discount too. So for example, this one right here is the Sunflower Border press plate and it's on sale for $5.88. This giant thing. I think, I don't think there's a word. Oh yeah, is there just a note included on that? Mike, find, what's it called? Sunflower? Yes, it also includes, it's this big die, or big press plate, and also the press plate that says just a note. This is big. Let me show you, where did my 5x7 card go? It ran away. I'll get another one out. So this will work on a 5x7 card. I like it as a border. That's a 5x7 card. And here I did it with red ink on like coral cardstock, and look at the detail you get. You can't get that with a stamp. That's what I like about press plates, is you get a detail that you can't get with stamps. Brianne just put in the chat a link to my press plates playlist, so you can learn lots of ways to use them, but look at the detail in that. All right, so this is the Sunflower Border press plate. You get this big plate and the just a note, it's huge, for $5.88. And here it is on an A2 panel. Isn't that gorgeous? I also did it here. This was from Alive. Look at it with black ink on pink. Look at that detail. I've been trying to get Christina to do press plates because I think...
I do.
You do press plates?
Yeah, I've done a few.
No, design some.
Oh, design them. Not
Yeah.
just use them.
Because of your detail. Here it is, black on white. I mean, see that detail? It's incredible. Incredible. And you can foil beautifully with these plates. I actually think press plates foil better than foil plates. Here it is, pink on pink. You can see, look at those teeny little details. And it also leaves a little bit of an impression. Yeah, you're right. Amazing detail you can't get with the stamp, totally. So that one's $5.88. I'm hoping it's still available. Then here's another one I thought was good. This is My Heart Beats For You. And it is $5.60. And it's this background. And then there are also two little word dies in here that fit in that heart. One says sending love and the other says my love grows. Sorry, I can't read backwards. But what I think would be neat is even if you don't want that heart in the center or heart theme, you could take like a die cut and cover that. So like you can take an oval die and put that right at the center and you end up with just this flower showing. And look how beautiful that flower is. Isn't that gorgeous? The detail. This is My Heart Beats For You press plate. And it is $5.60 and also has 2 sentiments. Mike, I think I did a heartbeats example. This one is from Spellbinders website. I didn't make it. I'm guessing Yana made it. Look how bold that is. So that looks like they did black press plate or black foil on black cardstock, but see how they cover up the heart in the center and then put a holiday sentiment. So this one I think could be used for a lot of things. So this is one that I'm considering using today too. Somebody asked what cardstock to use for press plates. You can come back here. You can use any cardstock you want and you'll get detail impressions like I'm showing you today. If you want a deep impression with it, you want to use the Spellbinders Better Press cardstock or a watercolor paper because those are cottony, kind of thicker, and you can get a deeper impression. I don't really care about the impression. I like the detailed image that you get. So this right here is Spellbinders Cascade cardstock. It's just regular cardstock. And I use this kaleidoscope flower background die on it, and look at the detail you get. There is a bit of an indentation left behind, but really it's about that detail. You can't get that with a stamp. So this is the Kaleidoscope Flowers. I've used this one in a live before, or in a video before. $6.72 that it's on sale for, which is a great price. Scrappy Cat, yes, you can use press plates with a better press system. You can use press plates on your glimmer machine, and you can use press plates with your flexible embossing mat with whatever die cut machine you have. And Brianne put up a playlist that shows all of those things. Now, I don't recommend using a flexible embossing mat with a press plate that has tons of detail, but you want something like one I'm going to show you in a little bit. Like this one doesn't have as much detail. This would be beautiful with your embossing mat, and it would give you a really deep impression, kind of like an embossing folder. This is the Kaleidoscope Flowers, and I've used this one many times.
I'm scrolling through the sale items. The 12 Days of Stitchmas
Yes.
as it from last year,
Yeah.
it's down to $60. Also, I don't know if you clocked this, but they're foam adhesive squares.
Oh, they have foam adhesive squares on
Yeah.
sale. That was another thing that I forgot to mention at the beginning. Thank you for reminding me, Christina. You know, I love the Stitchmas, which is like 12 days that you open the doors, and there's different dies for each day that you can stitch. The 12 Days of Stitchmas and the Crafty Advent Calendar, which each day for 24 days you open, and there's a different die, stamp, embossing folder, embellishment, whatever. They have new ones for 2025. However, the 2024 versions are in deep discount. I think Stitchmas is down to $35 in your cart. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it's an extra 60 off in cart.
So it's 35 in the
And
end?
I've seen tons of people throughout this year using their dies.
Yep. So you
you'll
can
have
find
even
lots
more
of examples.
Yeah.
And then so the Stitchmas is 35. How much is the Crafty Advent Calendar? I think it's, let me see.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen
I'm gonna
that
look.
one. I'm just scrolling through page by page. I haven't seen
Okay, so the Stitchmas is down, no. The Stitchmas from last year is down to $24. Okay, so 2024 Stitchmas is $24, and you get 12 die sets in it, right?
Yeah.
And then the Crafty Advent Calendar from last year is down to $70. Brianne just put links. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, and these would be good gifts too. You could take those and give those as little gifts. I had the stitched examples somewhere. I don't know where I put them though. I took them out and put them somewhere. Yeah, I don't have them out here. But I showed them in one of my previous lives, recent lives. Can you scroll it? Okay, so those are, thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, back to press plates. This one is one of the, this is on sale for $7.56. This is one of their registration plate die sets, or press plates. So you have this floral image, and it has the leaves as one press plate, the flowers that line up as another, and then additional flowers as another. But it comes with a clear piece. Mine's not clear because I got a prototype, but it's a clear piece, and you line it up with the clear, these lines, and it helps you to get them lined up just right. I've done this in a live before. It also has 3 different sentiment press plates in it, and this is only $7.56. And here is a panel I made using that. So see how each is different color? It's called registration. And this one is on sale for $7.56. And if you search on YouTube, you'll see lots of examples on how to get this look. But it allows you to do each of the press plates lined up in different colors. Okay? So this is the Blooming Garden press plates. And this one's $7.56, which is a huge, huge discount. Let's see, this one is the Friend Like You bouquet. So this one has a big press plate. Hello, press plate, thanks. I'm not sure what this little one says, and smile. And this is what the press plate looks like. And this is a 5x7 panel. So it'll fit nicely on a 5x7. You just do your sentiment like right here. Works well on 5x7 or 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. And this is on sale for $6.72. Okay, so this is a Friend Like You bouquet. Yeah, it's crazy sale. That's why I got overwhelmed looking at everything, and that's why I decided to do this, and people were asking me. I just thought it would help. So, I mean, hold on, let me show you the detail again in this. Look at the detail in the rope, or the string around it, in the stem, in the leaves. Look at the center of that. That's beautiful. Somebody asked a question, Mike, can you scroll back? Some press plates have coordinating stencils. Just depends. When you use the registration plastic piece on the glimmer, I haven't used it on the glimmer, I've only used it on the press plate, or on the Better Press. This one right here, I've used this one in Alive. It has this beautiful frame that fits nicely on the front of an A2 panel. Keep having to get
Holy
up.
crap. Okay, they have a lot of their ephemera die cuts, like
Yep.
deep discount. $1.40 for the holiday ones. They'd be so good to just give to like a kid to make.
Ooh, and you can make tags,
Yeah.
gift tags.
$1.40 in your cart. That's amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of ephemera on sale too. Okay, so this is the friendship book plate. So there's a press plate frame, a press plate that says our friendship is my favorite story, and then a die that cuts an oval, so you can use that oval die on your own, and then a die that cuts out the words. And this one is $7. Now, I had mentioned you can use press plates with your Better Press machine, you can use it with your Glimmer foil machine, and you can use it to make an impression with your flexible embossing mat with whatever die cut machine you have. Well, this right here, I foiled this one with my Glimmer, and look at the beautiful foil result that you get. So your press plates can be used with your Glimmer machine if you have a Glimmer machine. And I find that press plates actually foil better than foil plates do. So that's why a lot of companies are no longer making foil plates. They're only making press plates because you can use them for both.
It's more versatile. Yeah.
Okay, so Yana on her channel, Yana is a dear friend of mine, I love her, has a tutorial on her channel, Yana Smakola, that is how to use a registration with the Glimmer. I've never done it, so. Yeah, somebody else mentioned Hero Arts inks are on sale too, over on the Spellbinders sale collection too. So there's even inks. Now this one is not on deep sale, but since the holidays are coming up, maybe I'll even demonstrate it. Somebody just asked this. This is the layered festive poinsettias. There is a press plate, and then there are stencils that will color in those flowers. Okay, so this is the layered festive poinsettias. I'm not sure if it's still available, but let me show you how beautiful this is with the Better Press. All right, I have two Better Presses, and for some reason I have out the one that's messy.
Well loved.
Well loved. Can you scroll it? Is there a coupon on these plates? No, there are no additional coupons. Here's the thing, with the sale right now, some products have an additional 60% off. If you want to see what's on sale, like everything on sale, there's a link in my description. If you want to see just what will end up being an additional 60% off in your cart, there's a link for those alone. So really look at the top of my YouTube description. Also, oh, I forgot to mention this. If you go to my link that has the word live in it, it's right at the top of my YouTube description. Open that up. It tells you all those things about the sale. But the thumbnails below it, if it's an additional 60% off when it's in your cart, Mike put in front of the product name 60%. So if you look at my thumbnails, I think in the description below too, if there's a 60% in front of the product name, when you add it to your cart, it'll be an additional 60% off. All right, let me show you this. This is beautiful.
I found a little flaw I want to warn people about.
Okay.
On the Spellbinders
It's kind
website.
of hard to hear you, unless you don't have a microphone or whatever.
Is it on?
Just
Okay, is it better now? I have no idea. Was I muted and now I'm
You
not?
were muted initially.
You can come over here.
I
if
can't
you
tell
want.
if I'm muted still. Okay, I'm gonna talk. Am I muted?
No,
Oh.
you're not.
Okay, so it's on currently. Okay, so it was muted before. Okay, because I clicked it. Okay, I'm shopping at the Spellbinders website. Now, if you are like ready to check out and you hit checkout, it loads the page like through like shop pay or whatever. We
And
love
it takes
that.
a moment.
and it does not have the 60% off showing in the cart.
It doesn't?
So instead, before you check out, hit cart, like view your cart.
Yeah, you
on
gotta
the
view your
Spellbinders,
cart.
and then go to checkout, and it will have everything there.
At the top, it should say view your cart.
Yeah,
Look at
so
this.
view your cart first, and then go to checkout.
Look how beautiful that is. So this is the layered festive poinsettias, and then there are layering stencils that will color in those flowers. I think that's beautiful. Beautiful. Layered festive poinsettia. And there are a few different versions of this. Yana's done some fantastic ones. There's one with poppies and all that. And these are not on deep discount, but they are on sale. But I thought with the holidays coming up, I'd mention that. Now this would be beautiful. You could foil this with gold foil on like red cardstock. That'd be beautiful. But I love this. I just did it in black so you could see how striking it is. So that's a festive poinsettias. That's linked below too. This is the last one I wanted to show you, I think. I have some images I want to show you, but this is the last press plate right now. This is the Celebrate Flowers. This has a registration plate, which helps you, or registration guide that helps you to line these up. And what happens is you first do Celebrate, and then you do the flowers, and ends up putting little flowers around the letters. And this is only $5, and it comes with this guide. Basically what you do is you lay this down in the center, and you line this up inside of the, inside of the outline, and then you do the press plate for this. Then you line up the next one on the inside, and then do that, and it'll make sure it lines up on your cardstock. Okay, so this is the Celebrate Flowers, and I could demo this if you wanted to. Mike, can you see? I think I gave you images for Celebrate. I want to show you what it looks like in the end. Yeah, gold would be beautiful too. I think there's a Celebrate.
This one?
Yes, see, that's the Celebrate Flowers press plates. That's from the Spellbinders website. Isn't that beautiful? In between some of the letters, they just stamp sentiments. Amazing. I think that's so classic. You could use that for wedding or birthday. And this is the packaging from Spellbinders. You can see where the flowers get placed around the letters.
By chance, are you showing a Hero Arts snowflake stencil?
No.
I just see it in the sale, and I used it last year for a card, and it is beautiful. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, I need to see.
This one.
Oh, the layering stencils.
Yeah.
Is that on sale?
It is. $8.
$8. Is it 60% off or no?
No, just the
$8 for a layering stencil set. She said the Hero Arts Snowflake stencil set is on sale over at Spellbinders.
It's called Layering Snowflake Stencils.
Layering Snowflake stencils. Mike's going to add it. Can you scroll? And then Mike is going to show some more images. These are just going to be random because there's no other way for us to do it. So can you show the lemon first? He's doing something first. Can you hot foil with the registration guides or with acetate milk? You can hot foil with your glimmer machine, and Yana has a video on her channel showing registrations plates on your glimmer. All right, can you show lemon? Check this out. This is Hero Arts. This is a Hero Arts stamp set, and it is on sale over at the Spellbinders website. How much is it on sale for? What's the name of it? For like $2. That stamp set is like $2. It is called, what's it called, Mike? Let me look. Lemon. No, I can't find it. Hold on. It is called Hero Arts Zest Wishes. That stamp set is like around $2 on the Spellbinders website, so that's included.
It's near the top of the list.
It's near to the top of my list, okay? And then there is, can you show the monkey? I love this set. This set's also like around $2. This one I've used a lot. During COVID, I made cards for nurses and doctors, and I did that little vine with the monkey hanging from it, and I did hang in there. This is also one you can make like the monkey swing, and that one is like around $2. So there are some Hero Arts stamp sets on sale there. Hi, Erica. Those are close to the top of my list. What else do we have, Mike, on there? And then we're going to quickly make
Which
some.
there's hummingbird.
Oh, show humminbird. This is fantastic. This one's on big time sale. What number did I put next to it?
12.
This is on sale for $12. That giant hummingbird set. You can make a big hummingbird that like fits on a 5x7 card. I actually chopped the bottom of the hummingbird off here to fit it on an A2 card. But it has those little flowers included and everything you need to make a beautiful giant hummingbird, and it's only $12. Are there any other hummingbird examples?
No.
No, okay. So that is, I did a whole video using hummingbirds. If you do a search on my blog on hummingbird, a bunch of these cards will show up. And that's just one of the examples. So that's the hummingbird set, and it's $12. All right, got another one, Mike?
This is colorful.
Oh yes, this is a good one. This is Colorful Sentiments. I think it's called Colorful Sentiments. This one is amazing. All of those words you see there, thinking of you, thanks, babe, wish, hugs, enclosed big, have a colorful love, wonderful day, hello, friend, miss. Those are the words, and the shadow dies, I believe, are included in that too. Let me check. This one's fantastic. And it is on sale, I think it's $5. Does it say 5?
It says 3.
3. It's on sale for $3 for all of those sentiments.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
This is what you
Yeah.
did this morning.
It's like $3.30 or something. This is what I spent the morning doing. Yeah, it's $3.24. And here's an example from the Spellbinders website. They use those words. So you can see the size there. It's all those words and the shadows for $3.24. Can you go back to the last image just so they can see all the words again? And that still is in stock. So there's wonderful, so you can do have a wonderful day, hello, wonderful friend, thinking of you, hugs, lots of different sentiments there. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, let me put the link for those words.
There are even a few press plates from other companies that are in the sale category, which
Yep.
is kind of fun. So if you're a Better Press fan,
Yes.
just filter it down to Better Press plates. That's what I did, and I'm scrolling through.
Yes, Spellbinders works with Pink Fresh and Altenew to do press plates, and so they carry some Pink Fresh and Altenew products, and those are also included in the sale. Any more images?
Let's see. You do Heartbeat? Yeah, you did Heartbeat.
I did Heartbeat.
Star, yeah, you did that one. Stitched petal frame.
Oh no, show that one. If you like stitching on your cards, this one I've done so many examples. I put a ton over on my website, on my blog, using the stitched petal frame. That's the one I use for this card here. It is that detail so you can add stitching to it. And that is on sale for $7.84. And I did a ton of examples. Do I have another one? Or I don't think I gave you another one.
No.
But I have a bunch of examples of this on my blog with different color schemes. And that's a great one if you want to try out stitching on cardstock. Can you show Whimsical?
Yep.
All right, so that set there is on sale. That was very popular last year. It allows you to create all of those little things that look like little ornaments, those little critters. So the penguin, the bear, all of those, everything's included in that set. So you can make little tags to put on gifts, or you can cut the little loop off the top and just use it as an accent on the card with maybe one of those wobblers so it shakes. So that is the what's it called?
Whimsical Winter Critters.
Whimsical Winter Critters. That's not on the 60% off, but it is on sale, and with the holidays coming up, I thought it was worth recommending. Oh, how back to the all over flower card. Yes, Sue, the all over flower card, the Sunflower Serenade is on sale, and it's in the description below. Mike, can you also do the circle image? Maybe do the one that's called Circle,
Yeah.
and then this is it. So this is Circle. Circle, what's it called? Oh gosh.
Santa's Festive Circle Crew.
Santa's Festive Circle Crew. Same idea as those critters, but this is like Santa and the reindeer and such. And I made a bunch of these at a retreat last year, and I used them on a bunch of my holiday gifts. Super cute. Many ways you can use them. Can you show Circle 1? Here's an example of one from the Spellbinders website. Look how cute that is. So that also is on sale right now. So if you're looking to get some holiday products for the holiday year, there you go. All right, you can come back to me. That's all I'm going to show right now. I'm going to try to make something really quick. I'll let you guys choose what I do. Again, I was overwhelmed by all the things on sale, so I thought it would be helpful to go through it all and find out what I thought were the best deals, the most unique things, and all that, if it helps you. I know, it's up to you. It's up to you. There were some amazing things, but I have to say, the two that I recommend the most would be this set. This is the freshpicked sentiments. That was $5 for all these words. And then that colorful sentiments that we just showed, that was like $3.24. Those are the two that I mean, you can't beat those. You just can't beat those. Okay, so now I need to make something. And you guys have to help me decide what to make. Let me see if I'm missing anything here. All right, so would you want to see... Maybe
Someone asked earlier, what inks match the Spellbinders cardstock?
Oh, there are no inks that match the Spellbinders cardstock. What I do when I want an ink to match is I just look at my stash for something similar. So Spellbinders doesn't have inks right now. Not to say they won't in the future.
I'm looking through Better Press. I'm like, there's no Better Press, just red. Oh, maybe there is.
Red ink?
Yeah, I'm looking for just like a Christmas red.
Well, here's the thing. Spellbinders, or the Better Press system, they have Better Press inks, which work the best with press plates. But I have so many inks, I just use whatever inks I have, and they work great on the press plates. I found any inks really do. My favorite to use with the press plates is Altenew Fresh Dye inks. They really work well. All of the examples I showed today were Altenew inks.
Awesome.
Hero Arts inks work great on it too. I do recommend when you're inking up a press plate to ink it with a felt pad. You know, the firm pad as opposed to a foam pad, the softer pad. The firm pad will keep the ink only on the raised areas.
You don't want to know the total in my cart.
Tell us, Christina's built a cart up. What's your total?
And it's all just holiday stuff because I'm like, my holiday card series. It's $277.
$277. See, crafters shop too.
But
and
I'm
in fact,
saving $40 just in the discounts from the 60% off.
See,
So.
Mike, will you give me those 3 giveaways? I'm going to show you that crafters still shop. These are all things I bought extras. So all of these are on sale except this one. I think this one's discontinued, but it's one of my favorites. And these are going to be the 3 giveaways at the end of this live. If you want to be eligible for giveaway, you just leave comments in the chat and Mike will randomly pick someone. But you can see, here is that set that's on sale for $5, the Freshpicked Sentiments. This one's also on sale. I've always loved this. Parcel and Post mailbox. I love this mailbox. You can have anything coming out of it. This allows you to have flowers coming out of it, but they also have an extra add-on set that has Christmas stuff coming out of it. So you really can do a lot of different things, but I just like the mailbox. So I bought that. I actually have 3 of these because I kept not finding it, and I buy another one.
I better check out soon before.
And then this one is the 4-petal bloom reflection, and you know what it lines up with? So some lucky winner will get that. It lines up with this 4-petal labeled die set that I showed earlier. See how it fits right in the center.
I don't know what threshold I hit, but I'm getting free shipping.
She's getting free shipping. Yeah, free shipping's $100. We figured out.
That was easy to hit.
That was easy to hit. Good, good.
You know what? I should really limit how much I come visit you because I ordered a bunch from Altenew today.
Oh, gosh.
And now I'm ordering from Spellbinders.
Well, here's the thing.
You guys think that her enabling you just over the internet is bad?
Wait
in
a second.
person.
You're the the biggest for that. You
But
are
not crafty things. Mine's stuff like, I don't know, like skincare.
Do you want? Yeah, she's okay. Let's just discuss quickly, and then I'll create. I'll let you choose. She and Lila are those skincare junkies. They took me to Ulta and told me the things I needed to not look as old as I look. What was it? It was more than that cart.
Well, there was that one item that was like way expensive.
And I used it once and I don't look younger, so it's not working for me. All right, so you guys tell me what you want me to use. Mike's gonna do a poll. okay? Let's think here. Do you want me to?
You should be fast because I'm leaving
Christina's
in
leaving
about a
too.
half hour.
Okay. Okay. I have to be done in 20 minutes.
Oh, that's perfect.
You know what? Do you want? Should I demonstrate a registration press plate? Do you want me to do that? I could demonstrate with the Celebrate Flowers, which is
Yeah, I want to
only
see that.
$5. Would you like to see
I want
that?
to see how that works.
Would that be helpful? Let me do that.
Should I vote or no?
No, I think I'll do this because Christina's leaving me and I'm going to cry and you don't want to see that. Christina, somebody wants the skincare recommendations. No, you don't. It costs you a lot of money and you still look old.
Oh, you know what you do? You go to ChatGPT and you say, this is my age, these are my skincare concerns. Perusing the entire internet and taking reviews into consideration, build me a skincare routine. And you know what? It was brilliant. It like spit out like 3 different skincare routines at different price points. And then it's like, would you like me to find these products online for you? I'm like, sure. And then it like had links and everything. It made it so easy.
She enabled me. She always comes and she's like, look at this new travel like
Something or other.
storage or suitcase or something. Now I'm going to put a piece of paper behind this so you can see it better, okay? I think I need to. Hold on. I will show
Well, you know what you did? You fed me the other day the most delicious pot roast. I think maybe you talked about it on your live yesterday, or maybe we talked about it on Monday. And now I'm making it tomorrow for my brother-in-law.
I'll share the pot roast recipe on Instagram in my stories because it's an easy pot roast that's delicious. And
Don't you worry.
You
I
literally
put it in my
throw
notes.
things in the crock pot. You don't have to brown anything. You don't have to do anything. Okay, so let me show you how to use this. This is the Spellbinders Celebrate Flowers registration. It includes a registration guide so that you can do 2 press plates on one and they'll be lined up, if I do it right, thanks to the registration guide. This product is only $5 right now. Okay, so there are several, if you search on registration on Spellbinders website, you'll see all the different options they have. This one that I showed before was done with a similar product. It uses a registration guide and several press plates to get all the different colors. Okay, so this is the registration guide that comes with the product. It's clear, but when I put it on here, you don't see it well. So I'm putting a piece of paper behind it. This is just thin graph paper. I'm putting it behind it so you can see. You don't need this behind it. You just put it onto your Better Press system. You don't need that paper. This paper is only going behind it so you can see in the video.
So pretty.
But you have on your guide an outline. That outline is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. And it's meant to line up with this outline on your press plate. So I can line it up nicely. Again, I'm putting this under here so you can see. But I am going to put down, I'm going to put a little...
I have some breaking news that my husband just texted me. Would you like to know what it is?
What's that?
They have announced officially that there will be a Summer I Turned Pretty movie.
Oh gosh. Don't even get me started.
What was that?
Microphone on?
So this should not
I think
be
so.
here.
Okay.
Don't do this. Okay, I'm doing that for the video. Celebrate Flowers press plates. That's what this is. Now I take that registration guide and I'm lining up the green outline on the registration guide with the black outline at the center of the press plate. And I'm putting some tape on there because I don't want it to move. Just off to the sides. This is the Spellbinders like masking tape. It's called the Best Ever tape. This tape's actually on sale right now too. I saw that. I like to use it for masking purposes a lot. Okay, so there's this outline. So what I'm going to do is take my first plate and it lines up with this black outline. Watch how it just lines, see how it just fits right in there? So I'm lining it up with that black outline so it's right inside of it. Got that? Now, I think I'll do, let's pick my favorite color of cardstock. Hold on, let me get it out. It's my favorite Spellbinders. I'm trying to find a scrap of it. It's a little rough on the edges, but that's okay. Okay, this is called Sicily. It's my favorite. This and Waterfall from Spellbinders are my favorite colors. This is just unique. It's called Sicily. We're gonna do it on this because why not? I'm putting a little bit of temporary tape on the back of this, or you can use this tape to tape this onto my clear plate, my cardstock onto my clear plate inside of these little tick marks. Because if I put it inside these tick marks, it lines up. So I'm going to line it up in the center there. If you want a deep impression, use Spellbinders Better Press cardstock. I'm just doing a regular cardstock because I want a crisp image. So now, I'm going to ink this up. You have options about what ink to do. I think I'm going to do black. I'm using Altenew Obsidian black ink, and I'm just lightly tapping it and kind of swirling it onto the raised areas. Now, if you get it on the background, you can wipe it off, but usually it's not a big problem. Let me just do this. Hold, please. You can also ink it up and move the plate on. Let me just wipe some of that off. Where's my cloth? I got some in between. I should have tried to not do that, but I think I'll just leave it. Hold on. Christina's freaking. That probably didn't help.
Pigment ink comes off your fingers easier.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
So it's in the center. What I really should have done is inked it up off so it didn't get it messy, and then bring it over. Inked it up. It's in the registration. Put this on top. Run it through my Spellbinders Platinum. You can also use your Gina K Intricate too. Okay. Yeah, the Fresh Picked Sentiments is a great deal. Here we go. Look at that. Look how crisp that is. One pass. You never get that with stamping. If for some reason you didn't ink it up well, you can just put it back, ink it up again, and put it back on, and it's like double stamping. It's double
great
pressing.
for multicolor.
Yes, yes.
Like you want to have it fade and stuff.
Yeah, so you could ink it up in different colors going down. All right, so I'm going to take that off. I just use a magnet to pick it up. Then we have the next one. Some of the registrations sets with the registration guide have multiple. This one only has 2. So now let me figure out how to put this in here. It's going to go in the green. So I line it up so that fits right inside the green. Okay, this time I'm going to take it off so I don't get a bunch of ink in the background because these are tiny images. And I'll show you how I do it. Let's see. I'm going to do, you could foil this if you wanted to. I think I'm going to do, the buzzing's back. That's weird. Hang on. I'm going to do, this is Raspberry Sunset from Spellbinders. Is the buzzing back? What is the buzzing?
I wonder if it's my laptop. It's like the additional tech item in the room.
It could be echo, trying to echo cancel. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
So here I'm just, if there's a buzzing, I'm sorry.
I can stay muted and just talk loud.
Okay, so I ink that up, and then sometimes I like to just do it that way so I don't get a bunch of ink on the back here. And I'm just using my tool to get it lined up inside the registration. It's gone now? Okay, it's like interference. Okay, we'll have to listen back to it and try to fix that for future. Sorry about that. Hang on.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is it?
Whenever there's anything charging in the room, these
magnetic.
get interfered. And I've been charging my phone.
It's Christina's fault.
That's right. When you first used those, I remember you had trouble with that.
Yep.
'Cause you were charging
Well,
at
let's
the
test
same
it. I'm
time.
going to
I hope I put it on the right direction. Darn it.
Let's test it. I'm going to turn my mic back on. Do you guys still hear the buzzing now?
Okay, good. It worked. Now look at the flowers. End up right around the letters. Isn't that cool? Look at that. And that I did with just a darker color, Raspberry Sunset. So, Mike, can you put up the Celebrate examples again?
Yes.
Because I'm out of time, let me show you some of the examples.
Okay, they're saying no buzzing now.
Weird.
So I think that probably means it was the charging.
It was the charger. She had a charger near our microphone.
Yeah, well, my phone was at like, it was, what, 45%, and I can't do that going to the airport. That's just asking for trouble.
Okay, so that right there is the Celebrate Flowers press plate. There's some completed cards. So what they did, I'm guessing Yana made those examples, but you can see there's stamped sentiments in between the letters. So any stamped sentiments would work there. And you can also pop things on it. Was there another image?
That one.
There you go. So there you can see more. So there's a Celebrate Anniversary. You could do birthday. What I would do, you can come back here. What I would do with this is stamp like little thin sentiments in between here, like one that might say like happy birthday, you're the best or something in between that. Yeah, you can color. Yes, you can color these. So you could have done like maybe red, like say you started with white cardstock. You could have done Celebrate in red and then done the flowers in black ink and then colored them. Watercolor them or color them however you want. But I just wanted to show you how to use the registration. And make sure you put your registration, that clear registration thing back. I just put it in the trash, see? Put it back in the package so you have it for future. You do not have to use Better Press inks. You can use a variety of inks. I like to use Altenew inks, but you could use...
You can test them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try whatever inks you have. There's no need for the... Sorry.
And then if they don't give you like a solid impression the first time, then just do it one more time without removing the plate, and then you'll get a good one.
Yes, you can use the Better Press for some parts and foil for the others. I recommend checking out Yana's videos on YouTube where she shows how to do the foiling with the press plates. Now, I'm going to show one more thing because a lot of people still are asking. Yes, you can use your press plates without the Better Press. One thing you can do is foil with it, okay? You can foil with your press plates on your glimmer machine. Let me get a piece of watercolor. No, hold on. I'm going to get some Better Press paper. So you can use press plates with your Better Press system like I just did. You can use press plates with your glimmer machine to get foiling. And I'll show you. These are old ones. Oh, this one's on sale too. What's this one
They just
called?
said that the magnetic plate for the Better Press is on sale.
Oh, so you can get a replacement one.
Yeah.
This one's on sale too. This is called Grateful something. What's this called, Mike? Is there one called Grateful for You on the list? Look at that.
I can find it, but Grateful for You, yeah.
Grateful for You.
60%.
This one's 60% off too. So it's a very good price. It's on the supply list. But look at the detail. See that detail? This was done with a press plate. I did multiple colors of ink. You can't get detail like that with a stamp. And this one's on sale too. Okay, so that's the Grateful for You. I forgot to mention that one. But look at this. This one, I think this one's discontinued. This is older. I just had it in my stash. This was foiling with a press plate. Look at the detail of that foiling. You can't get that with a foil plate, but you can with a press plate.
Jamie's asking, do the Better Press plate sentiments come out crisp with a flexible mat? I don't know what that means.
What? Do the what?
Do the Better Press plate sentiments come out crisp with a flexible mat? There isn't a flexible mat included in the Better Press system.
No. The flexible mat, which I'm about to use, it comes with your die cut machine.
Yeah.
It comes with your die cut machine. It's what allows you to make an impression or dry emboss with the die. I've done a lot of videos on this. In fact, right here, where did my plates go? Oh, here it is. So this, it says right here, how to emboss a cut shape. And that's what I'm going to use. Make an impression or emboss with a die. So I'm going to follow this sandwich. And it always, in all machines, involves a flexible mat. I know that the Spellbinders comes with it. And other machines come with it. Some you have to buy it separate, but I think all machines have it, okay, available. So what you would do is, I think I'm going to do, let's see, do I have any waterfall cardstock available? I don't think I have any.
Someone's asking about using regular cardstock with the Better Press. They have trouble using press plates.
I only use regular cardstock.
Regular
with my press
cardstock
plate.
or
everything
your
I've done
Better Press
today.
cardstock. Yeah.
Everything I've shown you today was regular cardstock with my press plates.
And it's also really beautiful on watercolor paper, and then you can watercolor. It's great.
Okay, so this is, I think it's called Cloudy Sky. No, Windy. This is Spellbinders Windy cardstock. I misted both sides with water using my mister. I'm going to lay that down on the flexible mat. Okay? And I'm doing dry embossing. This is the Spellbinders Friendship book plate. This is a press plate. You can do this with a press plate. I don't recommend one that's super detailed, but this one's a good one, I think. We'll see. And then hold on, I gotta remember my sandwich. Hold please. It's the adapter plate, I gotta get that. Okay, so I have the flexible mat, my my cardstock. This is just regular cardstock, a press plate. And And then I'm putting this on top. This is the exact same thing you would do it with a die, to make an impression with a die, but I'm using a press plate. Let me run this through. And this will give us a deep impression, okay? Look at this deep impression that you get. See it? Isn't that beautiful? It's like an embossing folder. You can use either side. Look how gorgeous that is. Either side of it. So that, let me show you. That is, I'll show you them all. Hold on, and then I'll wrap it up. So this is that Spellbinders Friendship Book Plate, press plate, okay? This is the press plate. Here it is done on Better Press. I did tone on tone on Better Press. This is regular cardstock. This is done on a glimmer machine to foil. Same press plate. And then this one is done with your embossing mat on your die cut machine. So all three of these are done with a press plate. This one is your Better Press machine, this one's your glimmer, and this one's with your embossing mat. So yes, there are more uses for your press plates than just with your Better Press. That's why it's one of my favorite products. In fact, I do believe that I would say it's my favorite product. It's using press plates. Christina needs to design some. Yes, you can do the Better Press with your Intricut. I did a video all about Gina K Intricut, and I showed in my video what sandwich to do for the Better Press. You can absolutely do that.
They're asking if you ink it with the embossing mat, will it look crisp?
Oh, I can show that. You won't get as, okay, if I did this process that I just showed you, but inked this up first, it won't be as crisp because you're pressing into that flexible mat. If you want crisp results, you want to use the press plate in your Better Press system or in your glimmer. But you could ink this up and it would leave some ink behind, but it won't be as crisp. Okay, yes, Christina, please design some. I would love it if Christina designed some. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, it's almost 5, so I can't do anything else. Any idea when the Better Press will go on sale? If you are interested in getting the Better Press system on sale, I recommend joining my Facebook group. It's called the Share Handmade Kindness Facebook group. Brianna is one of the moderators over there. It's a happy place where we share cards, okay? It's just a happy place. And you can share any company's cards, any products you use. In that Facebook group, when I see the Better Press on sale, I always mention it and I pin it at the top. Like it was on sale at Altenew a couple weeks ago, and it's been on sale at Honeybee. Like if anytime it's marked down, I will put that in my Facebook group to let people know, because I know everybody wants a deal on the Better Press. It's not on sale right now, but the Better Press system, it will be at some point. Also, you can join my newsletter, my Crafty News and Sales newsletter, because I would probably put it in there too. So I always try to let you know if some of the big ticket items are on sale. I will say in this Spellbinders sale, you can get the Platinum on sale and you can get the Glimmer machine on sale. Any other last minute questions? Do you have an Uber coming?
I do, in about 15 minutes.
Okay, 15. I thought you said 4:30 earlier. Okay, good.
I was earlier, but I had it.
Is Lila
with the
live
traffic.
upstairs? Does anybody know? I hope so. No, you can't use the Better Press with the Anna Griffin Empress. You cannot. I think you can use it with the Sizzix. I haven't done it, but people have said so. Any last minute questions that I can answer? Mike's gonna look and see if I missed any. Oh, lots of questions. I don't know when the Intricut will be back in stock. You'd have to ask Gina. Can you use your glimmer plate on your die machine also? Yeah, the process I just did with the flexible mat and the press plate, you can do that with your glimmer plate also. Okay, the Sunflower Serenade, the price is marked down to what it is. It's not an additional 60% off, but it's marked down a bit. Some of the products I showed today are just marked down a bit. Some have that additional 60% off. The sweater embossing folder I used in yesterday's live was Altenew. I'm answering some questions. Link for the Ninja Solar White. Can you, Renee's asking for a link to the Nina Solar White that I use.
Yeah,
he'll put it, Mike will put it in the chat. Have you ever done the Better Press inked and followed up by using emboss for Chris? Okay, Danielle asked, have you ever used the Better Press, like ink it up, then line it back up and run it through your, with the embossing mat for deep impression? I haven't, but you know what, Danielle? I'll do that in a video soon. I think that's it. Any other questions pop up? Christina, have a safe trip. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm glad she's leaving after I get off because I will cry. What's wrong?
Okay.
We all need deeper pockets. But I wanted to show this because this is one of the most generous sales, and Spellbinders let me know about it because they are in a situation where their warehouse is full. They keep coming out with new products and their warehouse is full, so they need to make room. Michelle, Cleverly, Cindy, thank you all for the super chats. I appreciate it. Made my day. This turns my day around. The world is weighing heavy on me right now, but this turns my day around. Okay. I think that's it. So this was different. I know I didn't really create much, but I just thought it was pretty remarkable. Christina is from Salt Lake City, which is entirely too far, but I get to see her next weekend again.
Sure.
What was the last press plate I used? Friendship Book Plate. It's all linked below. Let's see. I don't know when I'll be going live again soon. If you want to know when I'm going live, I recommend signing up for my texts, which you can do on my website, and we text you about a half hour before.
It's in the...
I don't know if I can go live much next week because my brother's going out of town, and I don't know how to do it without him. Oh, giveaway. Mike, we need 3 winners.
Oh,
Crud.
completely forgot.
Whoever said
for your
that. Thank you,
extras.
Scrappy Cat. Yeah, where did I put them?
And I gotta send Scrappy Cat something too. That's in my list.
Scrappy Cat, we have something coming your way. Where did all my giveaways go, Mike? Oh, here they are. I found them. Okay, I gotta do this fast because
Yeah.
Christina's here.
Like, I'm ready to go, y'all. I got my backpack on.
Look at her. She wants to get rid of me. Okay. Mike is going to, here, we can say goodbye to Christina first. Mike is going to pick 3 winners.
Okay.
If you left a comment in the chat, you're eligible. And thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I'll give you real hugs off
It was
screen.
fun.
I'm glad you could say hi to everybody.
Yeah, I just gotta get my stuff.
And
we'll
no
see you in a
bug
minute.
today, so she didn't throw a fit.
Yes, Jennifer saved me.
And she figured out how to curl Lila's hair. Lila had a head full of curls this morning when she went to school.
Yeah, I gotta go see how it held up.
Oh my gosh, I've never
almost
seen anything
walked out
like
here without my
it.
laptop.
It was the, what was it called that worked?
Octo curl.
Octo curl. She looked ridiculous going to bed, but it worked. And she didn't have to use any product on her hair, which she is glad about too. Okay.
All right, I'll see you upstairs.
Okay, I'll be up in just a minute. Mike is picking the 3 winners.
I got it.
Okay, first winner is for the Fresh Pick Sentiments. Who gets that one?
That would be Heather Haney, Haney.
Heather Haney, you get the Fresh Pick Sentiments. So go to my website and email us your address. We'll send a card too. Next we have the Parcel and Post Mailbox. This goes to
Pamela Kane.
Pamela Kane. So email us. And then the last one is the 4-petal bloom reflection die set. So it creates this little flower cluster.
Marcia Crumley.
Marshall Crumley. Marcia Crumley. Okay, so there are the 3 giveaways. So Mike will pin those in the chat
Just gotta get back in.
and probably put them in the top of the YouTube description. But if you want to email me the 3 winners, just go to my website. Thank you. I told you this was going to be different. And I created it. If you would have rather seen a live where you create stuff, I did that yesterday. You can go watch the replay. We made a bunch of stuff. And I'll be back to more normal lives as soon as I can. I do have lots of pre-recorded videos coming up. By the way, I didn't keep up with doing pre-recorded videos for a while. And so now YouTube is not letting people know when I have put them out. So if you haven't seen them over the past like 3 weeks, I've put up like 5 or 6 pre-recorded videos. They're all like 20 minutes, half hour. Some are shorter. So if you haven't seen those, if you didn't see those being sent out, you can go back and watch those too. But I'll have more coming very soon. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna go get rid of Christina. and see if Lila's alive up there. And I will see you again soon. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. He's never ready.
I'm never ready.
Never
I'm always
ready.